It really feels amazing. This project has been so long in the coming and the making, and I am so thrilled that people seem to be enjoying it. The fact that the public voted it means a great deal to me.
You know, Joseph was my favourite musical growing up, belting it in the back of the car, much to my parents' dismay. So to be able to work with him and to be able to, you know, see the genius at work and actually be in a room with him as he's writing music, like that was the dream. And so it really is something that I can tick off my bucket list.
I think in today's world, I think shows like Back to the Future, which really gives so much escapism, and of course the spectacle of the show, a huge team of John Rando and Tim Hatley who put this world together, and it's just thrilling.
I mean, so many of us, myself included, grew up with Back to the Future. I mean, for me, I think my first understanding of what cool was Marty McFly holding on to the back of this truck on a skateboard in the opening credits of Back to the Future.
There's a Back to the Future musical fans group who, you know, pulled so hard for this, and they send me messages, and I see all the stuff that they do. They're on Instagram page and Facebook, and this is all them. It's literally all you. It's ridiculous. I'm so happy.
It's amazing that so many people came to see the show and loved it enough to want to vote. So we're really thrilled, and I think that the WhatsOnStage Awards are so crucial and important in that it's voted for by the public. So it makes a huge difference. So we're thrilled.
Cannot even fathom it. I'm like, how do you even know who I am? It's because I was in a hit show. I was just there by chance. I won a competition. Like I feel like I am most days, but it feels unbelievable and really humbling to be acknowledged.
If you're going to come back to the theatre, then actually the buzz of sitting next to someone, grabbing their arm, spilling your drink on them, like flailing and hitting them with your hand, you know, it's intense. It's good. It's what we need right now, I think.
I don't know. I guess just being exposed like that. You know, when I'm on stage being myself, it's, you know, there's no right or wrong. You know, only I can sort of be the best me and the judge of who's the best me. But yeah, when you're playing somebody else and you've got lines to learn, it's like intimidating as hell. Yeah, and I guess the reviews, that was a scary prospect. But yeah, it's all been pretty good. I got this.
I did a lot of theatre when I was starting out, so I worked at the Royal Court and the Bush Theatre and the National Theatre. I was there for a year, and as I say, yeah, it's the first play I did in 18 years. It was just a real privilege to be back on stage, more excitement than fear or anything like that. So yeah, I've actually forgotten how much I enjoyed it, so hopefully this will be the start of many plays to come.
What is it? What's the secret recipe? What's the secret sauce? Yeah. I think these guys share a stage with him, you know, every night, and he's a real, true collaborator, you know, a true team player. And he's one of the greatest artists in the world. I mean, I think he's the greatest actor of our generation, and the fact that he's so fearless, you know, he'll literally, like, in rehearsal, it's kind of amazing, you know, in terms of, like, he'll just leave it all on the rehearsal room floor, leave it all on the stage, you know, like there's no holding back. So he offers you like 100,000 choices as a director, which is like a director's dream.
Last and certainly not least is the guy that I've been working with for over a decade now, with whom I've done, without a doubt, the most interesting work in my career. Jamie Lloyd, you are an absolute specimen of a director, and without you I definitely wouldn't have this, but I definitely wouldn't be the actor that I am today as well.
I'm a little bit in shock. You know, you take it for granted that people see your work when you're on stage, and actually this is making me realise just how many people come and see us perform all the time. So yeah, I couldn't be more grateful.
I wanted to have a queer show that was joyful and fun and spoke to a generation of fellow theatre performers who used to dress up as Ariel in their living room and now have ended up being in places like this, and to show how parenting can be great if done right. You know, it's very easy to raise a big old flamboyant queer kid. It's easy.
I just think that Rent came at a time when it was so iconic in history, and it looked at a period of history that we will never forget. And the fact that it's so relevant even now, we literally brought the show back in the middle of a pandemic with struggling artists, and it just felt like the right time. And I think it will be forever a piece of history that should be celebrated and enjoyed by audiences.
No wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky.
It's thrilling. It's absolutely thrilling. I mean, this is an amazing community, and I just feel really blessed and lucky to get to be a part of it. And yeah, it's very exciting. It's an exciting night. What's on Stage Award.
Thank you so much for the love for our show, and we're so thrilled theater's back, and thank you.
I felt more on this show than any other I've done, the kind of the importance of a first-time audience seeing a show and being able to kind of give them a memorable first time in a theatre, which I think, you know, I hope we've done, and this would sort of suggest that we have.
It's really nice to see our medium being acknowledged in such a way, and also really nice to receive an award that's voted for by the general public. Thank you very much.
It's amazing because, you know, we do have a lot of audience every night, which is exciting for us because we're playing to a fantastic crowd at Drury Lane. But it's weird and wonderful to know that they must go home and vote, because they sort of are responding beautifully in the auditorium every night. But to get this and all the awards that Frozen have been winning tonight suggests that they've really gone home and voted. And I guess it's quite overwhelming, actually.